Another day, another airport show. That's just how it is right here around Christmas. Now, I have good news and bad news. And the bad news first is Southwest had a total meltdown, so I can't fly direct here from Nashville to the Bay Area. But the good news is that I got the last flight available on Delta through JFK. So I'm gonna have to go backwards. It's gonna be kind of frustrating, but we'll make it to the Bay Area in time for 49ers practice tomorrow. Knock on wood, wherever you are. I just knocked on some wood here at the door at the Nashville airport. Anyway, first look, 49ers, Raiders. Not much to say about the Raiders. These guys suck. These guys, this is the number 26 DVOA team, the number 31 defensive DVOA team, and the pass defense is dead last for the Las Vegas Raiders. They have set NFL history in futility as far as giving up leads. They've given up 5 leads of 7 or more points at halftime, and a lot of those leads were a lot bigger than 7. They had the 20-pointer, 2 17-pointers, gave up a 7-pointer to Pittsburgh, but they're the only team in NFL history to even give up 5 leads of 7 or more points at halftime and lose all 5 of those games. 4 had been the previous high. So this Raiders team is historically futile. The offense is mediocre at best. Derek Carr is having maybe his worst season or second worst season. The worst season as a veteran this year. His rating is in the 80s, throwing way too many picks. We saw 3 of them against Pittsburgh the other day. They have Josh Jacobs, a workhorse at running back, and a tight end, Darren Waller, who might be the only tight end in the league who's faster in a straight-up race than George Kittle. But at the end of the day, because of the sketchy quarterback play this year from Derek Carr and the terrible defense, number 32 pass defense in the NFL, the Raiders have just been an abysmal team. That infighting going on, that's what happens when you set a record for leads blown. So what does this mean for the 49ers? Well, it means that they just got to play their game and they're going to beat the Raiders. They're touchdown favorites for a reason. It's going to be maybe a more emotional game for the Raiders because it is the rival, the 49ers. It's going to be lit. I don't know what the NFL was thinking putting this on New Year's Day in Vegas, but it's going to be crazy, so we know that. So maybe there is an emotional surge for the Raiders trying to win that rivalry game against the much better 49ers team. But again, this is the number 1 DVOA team for the 49ers since week 8. They are far and away the most efficient team in the league since that time, and the Raiders are setting history in the other direction. So first look at this is 49ers don't have to do anything special. Play your game, move the ball against the bad defense, turn Derek Carr over a couple times, and the 49ers will be well on their way toward yet another victory, their 9th in a row. Now, if Minnesota loses in Green Bay, 49ers will be up to that number 2 seed. So a lot to watch this week and this weekend as the 49ers try to get in the right position for the playoffs to maximize all their home games. See you in Vegas. Got to make it back to the West Coast first. This travel apocalypse has been nuts, but I think I ended up on the luckier end of things. Only 1 flight canceled, and I'm still going to be making it home on the same day that I had initially planned. So talk to you guys soon, maybe from New York after I go backwards from Nashville, New York to San Francisco. So another show coming soon. Everybody take care.